In 2026, getting your first client is almost impossible, and if you're watching this, you already know exactly why. Everyone wants social proof before they give you a single dollar, and chances are you don't have any. It doesn't matter how good you are, no case studies means no trust means no clients, and no clients means no social proof. It's a loop with no way in, and that's what everyone believes. And that's exactly far from the truth. After going through dozens of agency owners who signed their first clients with zero proof, I found a clear pattern. In this video, I will show you 3 specific offers they all use, and these are simple, sexy systems, yet most people doesn't know they even exist. So if you don't have clients at all, or you have them but nothing to show as a proof, watch this video carefully until the very end. In this video, we'll talk about how to sign your first high-paying client without social proof, or if you have clients before but either way don't have social proof, this video is also for you. First, we'll talk about what every agency owners face. So everyone who's tried to start an agency goes through the same process. They pick a niche, they build their offer, set a price, but they have a problem. They never done it before. So generally, they think they can deliver results, but they're never done it before. And every single one of them hits the same wall because they have no clients and no social proof, but they know they work and get the results. And honestly, you need to believe in yourself that you can deliver the results, but you need to find your first client in order to find third client, fifth client, 10th client, etc. And the problem is clients don't see that. They see someone who wants to use them as an experiment. And this is the reality. Nobody wants to be an experiment. Not in 2026, where every client demands case studies, testimonials, and proof before they sign anything. So remember that. Every single dollar they spend, they need to find a good reason to do that. And if you don't have case studies, they will not buy from you. They will not work for you. Don't worry, you're watching this video, and after you watch this until the end, you won't have problems signing your first clients or second, third, etc. So the spiral starts. No clients means no proof. No proof means no clients, and you keep waiting for something to change on its own. But this isn't a social proof problem. It's a risk distribution problem. And you can fix this by doing risk reversal to your clients. Basically, put the risk on your side and remove any risk from there. So this is the 3 ways to restructure your offer so the client's perceived risk drops to near zero. So there will always be a risk, but this drops to near zero, and so you're selling an outcome, not a service. So here it is. Pay per results. They only pay when the outcome is delivered. Safely net retainer. Upfront payment with a clear written guarantee attached. Value before money. You deliver something real before any payment or pitch. Each one answers the same question differently. Why should I trust you with my money? Except instead of answering with words, you answer with the structure of the deal, because it's so well structured that they will feel stupid to say no to it. This all sounds great, but before you pick any of those 3 offer structure, there's one thing that needs to come up first. Without this, even the strongest offer won't hold up on a sales call. Most people trying to get clients are using force, and that means you send cold emails, cold DMs, cold calling people, and grinding until you burn out. And honestly, that's not a strategy, that's desperation, and people can feel it. And no matter how many times you tried in the day, 20, 30 or etc., you feel desperate, you feel salesy, and nobody wants to buy from you. So instead of force, you need to use power. So power is having something real to show, leverage what makes the process smoother and less reliant on pure luck. So the first move in using power is to build your offer for your own business first, as if you were your own client. Run it, getting working, document what happened. So documenting your journey while you're building your business. And here are the examples. So content agency example. Set up your own YouTube channel, write scripts, publish videos, track what gets views and what book calls. So honestly, you need to study. You need to actually first learn about keywords, what topics you should create video about, what has a high demand but low competition. After that, you need to study other people's thumbnails, scripts, to make it yourself and to be better and better every single time. There's the only thing that attract people to click on your video, so thumbnail and title, and you need to master it. Then you need to analyze the hooks, formats, and everything that makes the video feel worthy of watching, and then learn how to tell a better story for your video, then how to script your videos. Then we have e-commerce example. If you sell e-commerce growth, set up your your own store or a test product, run the ads, build the funnel, screenshot the results, and basically exactly documenting your journey from day one. And it's actually good example if you run it till the day 300 or 1 year, etc. That's your proof. And this part is very important. What to say on a sales call when they ask, what have you done? In that scenario, you don't need to freeze, but instead say, I built this exact system for my own business. Let me show you how it works and how I would implement it for yours. Walk them through the process step by step. What you set up, why each part matters, what results is produced. Because they are not evaluating your client list, they're evaluating whether you understand the problem they have and have a clear solution to this problem. Show them both. So you didn't lie, you built it for your business, and that is completely valid, and that is your first case study actually. And this is important, but the next step is equally important. So stop selling services, start selling outcomes. Now here's where most agencies owners lose the deal, even after they build something real. They describe what they did instead of what it produced. So business owners don't care what you build, how it's cool, or like any other things other than about results it generate. So here's some examples. I built YouTube channels. That's awful, and nobody wants to work with you because you build YouTube channels. Like what you do with them, what's the results. So instead you said, I help a coach generate 30 booked calls in 30 days from organic content or from YouTube. Then I make videos. That's vague. Instead you say, I took a channel from 0 to 2k subscribers and 8k in attributed revenue in 90 days. Then I run e-commerce ads. Also vague. Instead say, I helped a brand go from 0 to 30k a month in 60 days using a content and paid ads. And lastly, I created content strategy. Instead, I built a content system that consistently books 8 to 12 calls per month on autopilot. These are some examples, but you have the gist. So real examples of what it looks like for me when I get on a sales call with my potential client. So I said that one of my clients directly signed an 8k deal from a single YouTube video I produce for them. So the edit, thumbnail, etc. I create videos that generate multi-figure deals for clients purely from organic YouTube. And basically for your clients, dollar signs and specific numbers are the only language that gets their full attention, and use them every single time. Now we'll start with offer types. So basically these are 3 offer types, and the first one is pay per results. Now that you know how to position your experience, here's the first structure you can use to remove all the risk from the client side before they even think about proof. Pay per results means you get paid when you deliver the results. Therefore, no results, no charge. The client is buying an outcome, not a service. And that one shift changed everything about how the conversation goes. So here's exactly step by step how to fix it. First, define a specific measurable results upfront. For example, 10 qualified book calls in 60 days or 5,000 in a new revenue attributed to content within 90 days. Agree on exactly what counts as a success before any work starts. So for example, agree on what means to have qualified book call, because it's not the same definition for every people, so you need to agree on. And third, set a clear time frame, 30, 60, 90 days, 120 days, etc. What it signals when you offer this, you're telling the client you're confident enough to put your own income on the line. A low quality agency would never do this. That confidence alone does more for trust than any case study you have. So one thing to structure correctly: charge a small fixed monthly fee to cover running costs, your tools, your software, ad spend, management, whatever applies to your service. Everything beyond that is pure performance. This protects your margins while keeping the risk on your side where it belongs. And here's actually examples. For the cold email example, I charge a small monthly fee to cover tools and setup, and beyond that I only get paid when I booked your 10 qualified calls. No calls, no performance fee. Want to hear how it works. And the last thing is, don't undercharge it. If the clients earn 10k from the results you give them from your work, price the deal at 3 to 5k minimum. So charging 300 for a 10k result doesn't make you more trustworthy. It makes you look like you don't believe in your own work. And you should believe. As I said in the beginning, you need to find your first clients and you don't work it. So you need to believe that you can actually generate results. But as I said, if you learn about keywords, if you find thumbnails and titles and test it, if you analyze hooks, formats of the videos, etc., you will find success even with your first client in 90 days, 100% true. This is best for situations where the outcome is specific, measurable, and fully within your control. So you can control sales calls because it comes from your work. This can be something that you don't control of, something like I will add some revenue to your business because you can control it. Maybe the client is bad closer. After all, you give him leads, but if he doesn't close, you don't add revenue, and many leads that you bring up doesn't matter because they're bad closer. Second offer is Safely Net Retainer. A Safely Net Retainer is a standard monthly retainer, but with one thing added: a specific written guarantee. Not if you're not happy, we'll figure something out, something vague. A real sentence with the real consequences for us, for agencies, for you as a service provider. So example guarantee: if you don't receive at least 10 qualified calls booked from your content within 60 days, we refund the full 3 months, or we will work for you until we hit those results. So these are the only two that you should use, because one, you give them full refund, and second, I think is best, I use it, work for free until we hit that results. That one sentence does something most agencies never manage. It removes the fear completely. The client know exactly what they get and exactly what happens if it doesn't arrive. You're not asking them to trust your track record, you're asking them to trust the contract, so they will get money back or they will get free service. Think about it from the other side. When someone knows they generally cannot lose money, the question stop begins, will this work? If I should just spend money on it, and start being, why wouldn't I try this? Because it can work, but if it doesn't work, I will get money back. And that's the shift you want. And if your service is well designed and you're working with the right clients, you will almost never actually trigger the guarantee. And two things about guarantee: you always need to the lower expectation for the guarantee so it can be fulfilled more easily. So if you know that you can deliver 30 sales calls, you can say that if we don't deliver 15 to 30 sales calls, we will give you full refund or we will work for you for free. And the second thing is that you need to know that always you can find some people that is very hard to get results with, and the second one is the group of people where it's very easy to get results, so you need to find that quality people. For example, if they paid you 3k or 5k for a deal, they will need to sell a bigger offer for their audience. So content agency example: if we don't generate you 10 to 30 qualified book calls from your YouTube content within 90 days, we will refund you the full 3 months, no question asked. Or e-commerce: we don't generate at least 10k in track revenue from your store within 90 days, we refund the full retainer. So this is best for people who want predictable upfront cash flow but still need to overcome the what if it doesn't work objection on the call. And also for the guaranteed last thing, you can actually set up the condition in which you give them money or work with them for free, because in a content agency example, they can actually sign a client with you but don't deliver the results, don't collaborate, don't get on a call, and basically you need to make a contract where you can defend yourself from that situation, because you don't need to give them full refund or work for free if they don't deliver the videos and their part of the job. This is best for people who want predictable upfront cash flow but still need to overcome the what if doesn't work objection on the sales call. And the last offer type 3, value before money. Before there is a pitch, before there is even a conversation about working together, you show up with something real. Not a free audit, not a quick call to share some ideas, a real piece of work they can actually use the moment they open it. So for a content agency, this could be a full script written specifically for their niche, a personalized doc with 3 ranked video ideas and a thumbnail concept for each, or a short form clip edited from content they already published. And the key is that it's clearly made for them, because you use their name, their audience, their gap. Everyone else in their inbox is promising results, but you differentiate yourself sending those hyper personalized emails or DMs. You're the only one show up with a proof of what working with you actually looks like. By the time they see it, they're not deciding whether to trust you, they already experience what's like to work with you, and that experience is the close. So quality matters more than anything else here, because your work you send to the client is basically your first impression, so make sure it's very, very good. This deliverable is your pitch. Make it something you would proud to show anyone, every single client of yours. And very quick, I will mention the power combo of offer 3 and 2. So offer 2 and 3 are strong on their their own. Together, they're almost impossible to say no to. And here's the exact sequence where this combo is actually unstoppable. So first, we have value before money. Reach out with a real personalized deliverables built specifically for the clients. A script or ideas or thumbnail concept, whatever fits your service. This gets you indoor. More importantly, proves you're different from every other agencies cold messaging them last week or that week, etc. So instead of asking, mind if I send something to you, or mind if I ask you a question, you actually deliver the value upfront, and that's like the real difference between you and any other in their DMs. So make sure the first impression is very good. Second is safely net retainer. Once they see your work and responded, pitch the retainer, but attach the guarantee immediately. So full refund or work for them for free until you hit the results. So here's what we deliver in the 90 days, and here's exactly what happens if we don't hit it. So as we said, this is good because you send first value upfront, and then you wanna call, give them the guarantee that you will give them full refund or work with them for free, and that's basically win-win situation because you already send them your work, your quality of work. Put those two together and there is almost no logical reason left to say no. So the only thing standing between you and a signed client is whether you actually send it. And basically how to send it I will show you in the next 2 slides. So finding prospects is sending the doc. For the finding prospects you should go to Instagram, X or LinkedIn and look for coaches, consultants and service-based business owners or anything else that your ICP is. People who are actively posting but those content clearly isn't converting at the level it could be. Or people that don't record too often or any other things in which you can actually improve their channel while recording your quality videos. That's someone who understands the value of content but hasn't been able to execute on it because they work full job, they work on it, they get on a sales calls and they don't have time for more and more content, long form, short form, whatever. So the outreach rule, maximum 5 per day, fully personalized. You don't need to send 10, 20, 100 cold emails because it's fully personalized and it's like 50-50 that you will get accepted. So no templates, no copy paste. Spend 10 times researching each person before you build anything, and at the end I will show you some AI Claude tool that will help you do exactly that. What you send has to feel like it was made specifically for them because it was, and in that type of content they need to feel like as a main character because you serve them this free value upfront, so it's more highly that it will work with you. So you send a Gamma doc or a Word document, in most cases Word document, link to that with their name, their niche, the specific situation, and basically you said, hey, I send you the full script for your videos, and then explain why it's good. And it could contain a full script, 3 thumbnail ideas, ranked topics, or all of the above. Spread it into follow-ups. So in the top corner, record a 60-second loom walking them through why it works for their audience specifically. So here's some example of the message actually. So, hey name, I put together something for you, a script idea I think would do really well on your YouTube channel. I recorded a quick 60-second breakdown inside the doc, worth 2 minutes if you're curious. Short, no pitch, no ask, no curiosity, does that work? And basically here the example of it, title of the video, watch this video, so basically that's the loom, and here the script, so hook, body, outro. Just put the title of it. You can also do that in the Notion, I will show you in a sec. So title, thumbnails, video summary, reference. You can do all of this for outreach, but yeah, this is also a good example of it. You send that message, but that's not the end, because if you send only the message, you just waste time analyzing your prospect and writing script based on their niche or come up with the titles, thumbnails, ideas, etc. So most buying decision happens after 5 or more touch points or follow up. So you need at least 5 times to follow up. So you need to make sure to remember that you need to follow up. So most people give up after one message. If you just send one message and it's like, mind if I send something to you, or mind if I ask you some questions, or if you have capacity for new clients, if you just send that message and forgot to follow up, message is very low quality and you don't need to follow up because 99% of the prospect won't look at your image. So the gap is your edge and the follow-up system is how you use it. So day 1, send the original personalized doc. As we said in the previous slide. Day 2, send a message. Hey, just checking if you got to see the doc I put together. Didn't want it to get buried in your inbox. Day 3, deliver something real. 2 options depending on what fits. So option A, generate an AI thumbnail concept for one of their videos, ideas, and send it. Visual gets open always. Option B, send a specific content angle that you think it will work best for them. Day 7, send a relevant meme about content, agency, or whatever one. So like, I still waiting for your response, something like that, because meme has that curiosity, because they will see that they get like GIF and they will be curious what that is, open that chat and they will see a meme, and there are highly chances if they're on chat that they will open that script, and if it's good, they will contact you. Day 10, another meme. Day 14, send a short personalized insight. Day 21, another meme. And day 30, if you're still thinking about building a YouTube channel, I would happy to talk. No worries if now isn't the right time, or something like that. This is just for example purposes, but you can build something like that. Every follow-up delivers something real. That's what makes it feel like value instead of nagging. Be consistent, not desperate. As I said, not to feel desperate that you need to close that one call. You need to make more money. You actually need to have abundance mindset. So basically, if you don't sign that one client, you will sign eventually another, because there will always be another client that you can sign. So you need to think like that. Now I will show you the Claude tool that will help you just for searching prospects and analyzing them and writing angles for them, etc. So this tool is actually created for one of the guys from Client Extension, so Christian Bonnier or something like that. I will put the link in description, and also from this tool, because it helps you. I don't want to keep something. I just want to share all the details so you can progress as fast as possible and as best as you can. So for this tool, basically you just, when you download, Claude will give you all the instructions. So you need to run step 0 for me, and they will ask you some questions basically about your ICP, about your YouTube, and you will set up eventually all of this, and then you can just type the name of the prospects and they will find all the details about them, Instagram, YouTube, etc. So pretty much it can analyze your prospect and research in 1 to 2 minutes, or instead of your 20 minutes, to find some good inspiration for their angles, ideas, etc. For example, I put Ayman Arab and I found him, so got everything I need. Here's the full prompt: best hook, offer summary, ICP, pain points, tone style, the good client research, prospect research. And then also I can paste the link, so I put random guy just to see, then open this, then paste this, it's YouTube, so best hooks, offer summary, ICP, pain points. So this tool will be in description, so go check it out. And that's it for this video. And that's pretty much how you sign your first client with absolutely 0 social proof. And so to recap, pay per results or performance based. You only get paid when you deliver agreed outcome. So basically no results means no charge and 0 financial risk your client have while working with you. The second one is safely net retainer, written guarantee, so if the results don't come, they get their money back. And basically with this you eliminate what if it doesn't work objection, because they'll get their money back. And the last one is value before money. So basically you send personalized value upfront to them, and by the time they actually need to think about working with you, they already know that you deliver the great stuff, so they will eventually work with you. So basically you can combine second and third to get higher chances of signing clients. Now if you want all of this done for you at mastery scale, we will build your entire YouTube content system and funnel from scratch. So we handle everything from strategy, ideas, scripting, editing, thumbnails, titles, SEO, and of course posting. And we build you conversion focused funnels that turns your viewers into booked calls. So your only job is to record and deliver the results for your clients. So if you're interested in that, click the first link in description. Or if you want free resources across all of my YouTube videos, click the second link in description. And the last thing, you now know how to structure your offer to sign clients with 0 proof. But if you want to increase your chances and getting even more clients, you need to know every other ways of getting clients. So this video right here will 100% help you, because in that video I'll go through 20 different ways of getting clients and actually rank them from worst to best, so you exactly know what to double down on. That's it for this video. See you in the next one. God bless and peace.